Yeah, we had a great ground and air attack with Demaryius Thomas and Ronnie Hillman, both having 117 yards exactly and a touchdown each, which is pretty rare to see two players on receiving and rushing do the same thing.
Let's take a look at some of those numbers here for the Broncos in fantasy yesterday. Yeah. Hillman, there you go, with 18 points. Yeah, you got triple digits from 1, 2, 3, 4 guys.
Yeah, C.J. Anderson ended up with 95 yards and a touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders had 99, almost broke the 100-yard mark. So we had a good performance across the board. I mean, Brock Osweiler had 232 yards and a touchdown. It was just that 2 interception that kind of killed it. And then Peyton with his measly 69 yards, but it's like the most exciting 69 yards you've ever seen in your life. You know?
Well, when he completed that pass to, I think it was Demaryius.
On the sideline.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Place went nuts, and it was just like, wow, he's back. That's a good throw. And just the confidence and the spark that he provided was much more than the 5 for 9 and 69
Yeah,
yards.
and it was kind of fun looking back now. The whole season's behind us. McManus ended up being the number 10 kicker in fantasy throughout the whole year. So it's kind of fun to see that.
And how about the Broncos' defense? They
defense is number 1.
Ranked number 1.
Yep. Defense is number 1. I believe the Cardinals came in number 2. So we're right there. You know, if defense wins championships, we've got a pretty good record going into it.
You got it.
Love it.
All right, around the NFL yesterday.
Well, our buddy Cam Newton, he's just on a train going straight towards the MVP trophy, you've got to think. And then the Texans defense, again, 2 weeks in a row. That's a little scary. You know, we have the Chiefs playing them this week on Channel 7, actually.
That's right, here.
You know, Chiefs are on a 10-game winning streak, and the Texans defense has been doing pretty well. So we'll have to see how that ends up. And then a bunch of players that, you know, you don't think are playing for much of anything, like Stafford and Jennings and Tannehill and Kellen Moore from the old Boise State playing for the Cowboys.
That's right.
They all actually had a great outing.
23 points.
But,
all right, looking ahead to next week.
We're looking at sleepers, people that are going to be performing. Kirk Cousins is actually the number 6 QBR for the season, and I think he's number 1 for the back half of the year. So he's been playing great. We just don't really think much about the Redskins because they play in a terrible division.
Well, you think of him and you see you like that, and that's basically it.
That's it.
He's actually having
a good season.
Yeah, Redskins are in the playoffs. That sounds crazy.
I know.
As of what happened to the franchise the last few years.
Oh, gosh.
RG3 and Shanahan and the whole debacle. And,
Who'd have thunk it?
I know. And then Marshawn Lynch should be coming back from his injury, so he'll be back in the Seahawks lineup. And then Jeremy Maclin's been having a great end of the season. He's had a touchdown all 3 of his last games, and you know they'll be putting on quite a show against the Texans this weekend.
Yeah, Chiefs have won 10 in a row into the playoffs.
But
yeah, that Chiefs-Texans game right here on Denver 7, 2:20 on Saturday, and then we'll have some post-game special going on in the sports department too as well. So watch that game and stay tuned to Denver 7 for the complete coverage.
A big day for us for sure.